Alabama State goes all the way to the West Coast, plays in Los Angeles Coliseum, and defeat the UNC Trojans in overtime to take the victory. Now we're back down to the 30 South. But while that game was going on, we go out to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils are in town. They're taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Not the Golden Hurricane that you're thinking about. Get your mind out the gutter. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, let's get into the action. Now coming into this game, the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils are on 1, and so are Tulsa. But Tulsa got this quarterback by the name of Scott McDonald, number 6. He has over 300 yards passing and 2 touchdowns in his first game of the season, and he's looking to add on to that. But can Mississippi Valley State stop that? Now early on in this game, there was a lot of action, a lot of hit, a lot of physical stuff in the ring. But now we go mid-second quarter. There goes Scott McDonald popping, and that pass was picked off. What an interception that was by Travis Henderson. His first pick of the season, and he's looking to add on more. So there goes Evan Lewis. With after the pass, he gets sacked, let the ball loose before he went down to the turf. And now Mississippi Valley State have to take the field goal. The kick is up and it's long enough, and the kick is good. They get on the board first. Now we go later on, it's 6-0. McDonald rolling out to the right. McDonald looking deep downfield for a receiver, and that pass is caught. Touchdown Tulsa. That was a great catch right there. Now the Golden Hurricane have a 7-6 lead. But here comes Mississippi Valley State. What can they do? Lewis without the pass. Looking to pop it, but he gets sacked. Great sack that was right there for the Tulsa defense. And look at this right here. Look how he got popped. He got baptized with the holy water. 37 now. There goes Mississippi Valley looking for something, and that pass is picked off. Tulsa with their first turnover of the game on defense, along with 1 sack, and they was pressuring a lot. They had 6 hurries. So here goes Scott McDonald. After the pass, he pops it up the middle. That pass is caught, and now Tulsa are cooking in the red zone. So this time it's 1st and 10. McDonald takes off. His pass to 10. Just near the first down marker, they ruled him short, so they decide to take a field goal. They kick us up, and that's good. So now Tulsa's lead is 10-6. So we go later on in the game. It's late 4th quarter. Evan Lewis pops it. He fumbles the ball, and Tulsa recovers it. Another turnover for this Mississippi Valley State offense. Another Golden Hurricane have great field position. Then they hand it off to Jesse Young. Look at this move right there. Running over somebody to get into the end zone for another touchdown. And now it's 20-6 in favor of Tulsa. 15 yards out. Evan Lewis this time looking to make something happen at the last second, but that pass is picked off. It just wasn't meant to be for Mississippi Valley State today. The 3rd turnover of the game for the Mississippi Valley State offense, and they take another L. Tulsa win 20-6. They improve to 1-1. Mississippi Valley State are now 0-2. So I got so excited about last week's win, I forgot to show the stats. Now Trey Tyler had almost 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. A great game he had. Donnie Merker had the best rushing game of his career. 142 yards on 20 carries. We had 4 rushing touchdowns as a team. It don't get no better than that. And then we go to the wide receiver category. Look at Ryan Thompson. 350 yards receiving on 12 receptions along with 4 touchdowns. He had every receiving touchdown in this game. Thomas Chavez had 2 catches for 40 yards. Henry Ortiz only had 1 catch. Now, as you continue to look at these stats, let's go over here to the drops because this was so disappointing to me. Look at that. Thompson had 130 rack yards, and then look at that, 7 drops. Thomas Chavez had 4 of them. Scott Jordan had 3. The defense, we did had a couple of sacks, but that's about it. But nevertheless, we did pull that win off. What a great game that was. One of the greatest games I've ever played. Mississippi State beat Arkansas Pine Bluff. Utah beat Texas Southern. Alabama A&M loses to Alabama and Normal. And then you saw Tulsa beat Mississippi Valley State. Purdue squeaks by Prairie View A&M 28-21. Wow. Considering Prairie View is not that good. Alcorn State comes so short to Arizona, so they're competing much better. LSU just destroyed Southern 45-17. Considering how it looked like in real life, it's not that bad though. Anyway, MEAC Sunbelt. Tulane squeaks by Hampton 32-27. They are competing, the HBCUs, but I still need them to get some wins. Pitt beat Delaware State. Norfolk State lost to Arkansas. Morgan State beat Howard. Tennessee State lost to Wyoming. And then look at that, North Carolina A&T beat Air Force. And then on top of that, look at that, South Carolina State beat Temple 30-23. Gone South Carolina State. So look at this. Ryan Thompson is on the front cover of the Sports Illustrated magazine. And how could he not be? And what we just saw, one of the greatest games in the history of college football and the greatest game ever played in Los Angeles Coliseum. So as we look at the new top 25 poll, you see that we went up 3 spots to number 5. LSU, Ohio State, Michigan, and Florida are still ranked in front of us. But as you look at the top 25 poll, I must talk about what's going on in real life among the HBCU world. So in case you don't know, North Carolina Central, the Eagles, they're not on this game, but they did win the MEAC. And I know this past weekend, Howard holds a share of the title after they beat Morgan State. But I believe North Carolina Central still has the tiebreaker considering that they beat Howard. So with that being said, the Eagles will be going to Atlanta. And I am anxious to see what that matchup is going to look like because I'm already assuming Jackson State is going to win the SWAC. We still got the Bayou Classic going on this Saturday. Of course, you got them Alabama State Hornets playing their last game of the season tomorrow on Thanksgiving Day against Arkansas Pine Bluff, I believe it is. So I'm anxious to see what happens with that. I don't know what the SWAC West looks like right now, but I'm assuming if Southern wins that, they're pretty much going to be taking on Jackson State. I have no idea. So there goes Ryan Thompson on the Heisman watch list and on top of the table, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Thompson in 2 games have 7 touchdown catches with over 500 yards receiving. Trey Tyler's in second. Danny Thomas, the quarterback from Texas Tech, in third. Sean Hawkins is back on the list. And there goes Sean Racken, the running back for the Virginia Tech Hokies. So Ryan Thompson has been named National Offensive Player of the Week for his performance. They shows 4 touchdowns, but remember, he had a rushing touchdown as well on that end-around play. So there goes Ryan Guerrero for Arkansas Pine Bluff, winning Defensive Player of the Week in the SWAC. 9 tackles, 2 for loss, a sack, and an interception. Guerrero went all the way off in that game. Tyler Noah, looking like T.O. from back in the day. 9 receptions, 132 yards, and 2 total touchdowns. I'm assuming one of them was a special teams touchdown. And then Mark Maxwell had 6 tackles, a forced fumble, and a TD in their win. So join us next time. We got the number 9 team in the country coming in town. Them boys from Charlottesville, Virginia. Them Wahoos, the Virginia Cavaliers. Join us, will you? I know they're going through some hard times up there. I believe they canceled the rest of the season because I know the Virginia Tech, Virginia game got canceled for Saturday. But put them in your prayers, man. They're going to need it. Peace.